It was a golden morning in a small American town. Just like any other, the iconic yellow school bus pulled up to the stop, and you could hear the kids laughing and chattering excitedly as they climbed aboard. At the wheel was Renee Sanchez, a woman with the kindest smile you've ever seen. She greeted every single child by name. "Good morning, superstars," she'd say, her voice warm and genuine. Soon, the bus was full, carrying 22 happy, energetic kids, ready for another day of learning. It was just another normal Tuesday. The bus started its journey, rolling down a beautiful road lined with autumn trees. The scenery was peaceful, almost picturesque. But then, something went wrong. Renee noticed smoke coming from the engine. A faint, acrid smell of burning reached her, and a quick glance in her mirror confirmed her worst fears. There were flames licking up from under the hood. Panic erupted. The kids started screaming, their laughter replaced by cries of terror. But Renee, she stayed unbelievably calm. Her voice cut through the chaos, firm but reassuring. "Everyone, stay seated." She expertly pulled the bus over to the side of the road as the fire spread with terrifying speed. Her training kicked in. She grabbed the fire extinguisher, but it was empty, a useless piece of metal. Time was running out. The flames were already blocking the front door, trapping them all inside. Without a second's hesitation, Renee ran to the emergency exit at the back of the bus. She threw the door open, only to be met by a wall of thick, black smoke. What happened next was an act of pure, selfless bravery. One by one, she started carrying the smallest, most frightened children out of the inferno. She lifted a crying 6-year-old into her arms and passed them to safety. She guided the older teenagers, helping them jump from the exit. The smoke was choking, the heat was unbearable. But she kept going back in. Not once, not twice, but 4 times she re-entered the burning bus, a place no one would dare to go. On her final trip, she found the last child, a little boy, stuck. His seatbelt was jammed, and he was trapped. With adrenaline coursing through her veins and sheer desperation fueling her strength, Renee tore the seatbelt apart with her bare hands. She scooped up the boy and got him out just in the nick of time. Seconds after they cleared the exit, the bus exploded behind them in a massive fireball. There on the grass, covered in soot and coughing, was Renee. And surrounding her, all 22 children, alive and safe. They ran to her, wrapping their small arms around her, crying with relief. One little girl looked up at her, her eyes wide with awe, and said, "Miss Renee, you're my hero." When the paramedics arrived, Renee refused treatment. "Check the kids first," she insisted, her priority, as always, being their well-being. News of her incredible courage spread like wildfire. Headlines read, "Bus driver saves 22 students from burning bus." Parents arrived at the scene, their faces streaked with tears as they hugged the woman who had saved their children's lives. The school principal, his voice thick with emotion, told reporters. She didn't hesitate for a second. Renee Sanchez wasn't just their driver. On that day, she was their guardian angel. Looking at the final image of that burning bus, with Renee standing in the foreground, surrounded by the 22 lives she saved, you see more than a hero. You see the embodiment of love and courage. Thanks for watching. If this story touched you, please like, share, and subscribe for more incredible true stories.